Only came back to this lady because y'all told me to. Y'all told me she did a good job. But
can you show them the wig that you bought me?
y'all told me to come back because she did a good job. I should have never came back. First of all, I don't like how with this service, she had me washing my own wig. Like, that's crazy. Detangling my whole wig. Like, it didn't make no sense. These hairstylists do not want to work anymore.
This is the wig that she bought in. As y'all can see, the shit is hanging on to dear life.
Don't do that. You probably swapped out the wig because that's not the wig I brought. That's not the wig I brought.
The wig is balding. What's good, Ashley?
That's not the wig I brought. This is the wig I brought. You trying to wear the wig I... This is the wig I brought.
Bitches be liars.
Yeah, and look at the lace. Yeah, because what?
I really want to show them this lace so I can show them the before.
But this is the wig I bought, so why are you trying to put this other wig on my head? I've never seen that wig before.
I love it too, so go ahead.
I ain't never seen that wig before.
You never seen
That's
that?
crazy. This is what I brought. Like,
the bitch brought me a 360 wig.
y'all know I'm not wearing no short wig. Like, come on.
I don't work with no 360.
I only wear long hair. Like, let's be for real.
Hold on. Please zoom into this right here as I'm hot combing it. Yo.
Oh. Nah. This not it. This not the wig I brought.
You know what, Shama? You fired.
Nah. This?
At this point, this bitch going on the no client list. No. Where's client list? Fuck no client list. Where's client list?
I thought I had a bad hair experience the last time I got here. But this time, this tops it. Because she's doing her hair. Wild.
The people are going to ask you why you keep coming back.
Because you ate the last time. That's the only reason why I'm here. You ate it up. And she's on FaceTime.
Oh. Yeah. You put a ball.
So they can see. She finally working, y'all.
I should have left your head like that.
Don't do that.
How you was bald when you came in?
The wig was a little bald. A little.
I really wish I was the before and after.
But baby, y'all see this? Yeah. M8, like always.
I don't want to be making you feel like that when I don't get... I mean, you know, I have a little bit of crack in me, but... Bald head, scallywag, ain't got no hair in the bag. Yep, that was about to be me. Because I was not keeping up with my ends. I was not doing the proper hair care. I was chair hopping. And I was also trying to do every cute trending hairstyle that was cute on somebody else that did not work for me. So we had to start over. And my stylist said we had to let it go frozen. Okay. Like let it go Elsa. So we got to savage this much, which was the bob. And y'all, this was a grown and sexy hairstyle. But of course, it's been some months and my hair has grown. So let me go ahead and show y'all the after. Come with me to get my hair done. And of course, my hair is not done when I'm getting it done. So make it make sense. Now, one thing we're going to do is start off here at this shampoo bowl. And what I love about her, she's going to wash your hair more than once, making sure it's thoroughly clean. That means also massaging your scalp and giving you a steam treatment. So when you get to that chair, you do not smell your dirty hair being blow dried or feeling like you still got an itch because they did their job at that bowl. Now, chair hoppers, that's a price matching sport, but it's important that y'all keep up with them trims every 4 to 6 weeks or you're going to be mad like I was. And understand understand every style is not for everybody, but let me mind my business. Now, y'all know, of course, I had to bring her the Posh irons. This is the 1 inch, and y'all see how fast that heat up. Probably faster than a Hot Pocket, but it does the job. These are titanium plates, and as a walking billboard for my brand, y'all know that I had to represent because I ain't waiting on nobody. And she approved these flat irons, and not only do they flat iron, baby, you see the shine. Now, I was here, but now I'm Dora the Explorer, giving you shoulder length, past the shoulder, giving you bounce, body, layers, healthiness, thickness. Y'all see it. I ain't really got to do too much bragging, even though I just did the bragging. Now, not only do they flat iron, you see the curl. Wait a minute. Bounce. Yeah, so one thing about it, I would rather have full healthy hair than long and stingy. I'll force the ponytails for a minute.
I don't know why I thought that I was exempt from all of the stuff these stylists be putting people through in Houston, Texas, but I'm not. So as you can see, my hair is not done. It's actually blow dried. It's only blow dried. And it's because, like, as y'all know, like, it's silk press season. Like, a lot of people's appointments were already booked, that mandatory silk press. So anyways, I booked a silk press, even though it's 85 degrees in Houston. And I go to the appointment. It's good vibes. Like, I walk in there or whatever. It's a salon setup, so it's like shoulder to shoulder. But, like, I was like, okay, it's nostalgic. Like, I thought that was fine. I go in there. The lady's nice enough. I had to wait for like 3 minutes. No big deal. I was a little early. She takes me to the bowl. She's talking to me. Conversation is cool. But I do notice she's like scrubbing. Like, she's really in my head, like, in one spot too. It's not like she was moving it around. And I did notice it was a little more forceful than usual. But, like, I grew up in like a kind of beauty is pain kind of mindset. So, like, I was like, okay, like, as long as she don't stay in the same spot, it'll be fine, like, whatever. So anyway, she keeps going. She shampoos me 3 times with the same amount of force. I'm like, all right, sis, like, move around a little bit. But I don't say nothing. Like, I'm trying to enjoy the experience. Everyone knows that getting your hair shampooed is supposed to be relaxing. But anyways, she puts the conditioner in and sits me under the dryer. I'm like, okay, sitting under the dryer, I don't feel any pain or nothing like that. And then the dryer goes off, and so I come to tell her. She's like, I gotta wait for the bowl. I'm like, okay, that's fine. So I go back to sit under the dryer that's now on, no big deal. I go back to the bowl. She's rinsing me out, and I do notice a sensation that's not like everybody knows the water is cold, but it does feel a little like, whoa, like, okay. But she's like, hey, do you notice, like, there's a red spot in your head? And in my head, I'm like, no, and I tell her, I'm like, no, and that doesn't really make any sense because I just had a wig on, and I had wig braids, and I had that wig for like 3 to 4 weeks, which means I wasn't touching my hair. Like, okay, you get me. So anyway, she's like, okay, I'll show you when we get back to the chair. I'm like, okay. We get back to the chair, and she takes a picture on my phone and shows it to me. And she's like, yeah, this is what it looks like. And I'm going to show you guys the pictures probably at the end. But anyways, she's like, this is what it looks like. So then she calls a lady, and it's like this red spot, but it doesn't look like anything too crazy. And she calls the lady over from across the salon, and she's like, look at her head. And the lady's like, oh, like, what happened? And she's like, all I did was shampoo her. And the lady immediately goes, oh, so you must have shampooed her too hard. She's like, well, no, it's not for me. It looks too inflamed. Okay, so the lady's like, yeah, she wants like a silk press with clip-ins, like whatever. The lady who was doing my hair. And the other lady's like, well, just don't put the clip-ins there. Like, all right, see you later, peace out, leaves. So then she blow dries me, and like the blow dry did look even better than this when I left, but like she blow dries me like I'm about to get a silk press. And I still wasn't feeling any pain at this moment. And then after she finished blow drying, she's like kind of digging in my head. She asked me what kind of part I want. That's why this part is here. And she's like, she starts making noises, like super passive, not passive aggressive. And she's like, oh. But I ignore her because if you're not talking to me, you're not talking to me. Like, I can tell she's trying to get my attention, but at the end of the day, say what you need to say. So I ignore her. Then she calls over the lady next to her. The lady comes over and she's like, oh, you can't surface her. Mind you, they're talking about my head. They're talking about my head, but nobody's talking to me. So then the lady's like, the other lady leaves, and she's like, yeah, it just keeps bleeding, so like I can't do your hair. Mind you, keep bleeding is crazy because the original picture it wasn't bleeding. Also, mind you, I came in with a healthy set of hair. No damage, no nothing like that. So like, for it to even, like even be a thing is already crazy. So I'm sitting there and I don't answer her. And she's like, did you hear me? And I did, but I was trying to be so respectful. So I'm trying to think through everything to myself. Because one, we're in a salon culture. There's a lot of people here. There's children getting their hair done. Like I would have gained nothing by causing a scene, right? So I'm sitting here and I'm like, okay. So then, you know, I get my wallet because at this point you said you can't do my hair. So I'm about to like get up because there was no interaction that would have been respectful and like would have got her to change her mind. That's what I was telling myself in my head. So anyways, that happens. And then I'm like, well, do you want me to pay you, I guess, for washing my hair? She's like, well, you paid a deposit, baby. Just go about your way. Right. So anyways, I get in the mirror, I do this to my head, and I walk out, and everyone's staring at me, and I can tell it's uncomfortable because I'm walking out with a blow-dried head of hair. So anyways, I get in the car, I'm about to cry. I call my mom. I'm like, Mom, this is what happened, yada, yada, boom. She's like, give me the number, I'll call them. She calls them, and she's like, hey, like, this is the situation. What are y'all going to do for my baby? And they're like, well, truthfully, we cannot do anything because there is an open wound on her head. Like, we cannot help her. And my mom's like, okay, but what is she going to get from this? Like, it can't just be like, go about your way. Like, so they're like, well, the lady who did her hair stepped out to lunch, but I'm going to call her, or I'm going to talk to her, and then we're going to call you back. Mind you, they still haven't called my mama back. This all happened about an hour ago. So they still haven't called my mama back. I told my mom, I said, you need to call them if they don't call you back. She said, oh, trust me, I know. So anyways, also the lady on the phone was like, but tell that baby to get some Neosporin. And that's what really blew me because, sure, thanks for the tip. There's a wound in my head. And y'all, like, if you know anything about getting your hair done, it's already so, like, heavy for black girls and stuff like that. And the only people to ever give me a silk press have been my aunts who have hair salons back home in Oklahoma. So it's like I'm already, like, stepping out of my way to let someone give me a silk press, which is already so intimate because we all know the wig girls just braid your hair down. So, like, there's nothing intimate about that. Like, you can't really do me wrong when you braid my hair. Like, not for real. So I'm letting you wash my hair and silk press me out, and you hurt me. You literally damaged my head, and I've done so much to have healthy hair, like all this stuff, and it's still, you know, on its own journey. But like, that lady hurt me, and all she gave me, my mom said, is all she gave you was a half-ass sorry. And that's what she did. She said sorry and asked me if I can come back on Monday, which is like, I work, so like whatever. And I'm really not trying to bash anybody, but I just feel like that's so ridiculous. And if anything, like, don't let these people play in your head. Like, if something feels off, like, say something. And that goes for the people who think they're just so respectful. Like, I was trying to be so respectful of the space and of her and be so kind. But at the end of the day, there is an open wound in my head. So all I can say, y'all, is be careful when you're going to get your hair done. Like, do your research. That's what I thought I did, child, but do your research. And if something feels off, don't let them people play in your head. So I guess I just won't have my hair done for a week, and that's a long time for me. So while my head heals, but okay, I realized I didn't show y'all the pictures, but this is when she said there's a red spot in your head. So that was the first picture. And I saw that and I was like, okay, like, it looked concerning, but like nothing too crazy. This is when she said it won't stop bleeding. That lady made me bleed, y'all. Like, I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. And then it kept bleeding. Like, we had to, like, put pressure on it. I am in the Target parking lot right now. I'm going to go try to put something in it. But I had plans, so.
Y'all, not I done got. Not I gotta come over here and do a video about how a black hairstylist is so unprofessional and done stood me up. I ain't even got the hey boo text. I wasn't gonna come on here and say nothing, but I'm gonna go ahead and say it because I don't like drama. I like to keep things peaceful. But at this point, I need my $25 deposit back. And money's not an issue. You know, I don't want y'all to get on here and say, oh my gosh, just take the L. I'm not taking nothing. I worked hard for that $25. But anyway, Lace by Iconic, Charles Reen, spelled R-E-A-N. Yeah, that's messed up. I haven't got a text message, y'all. I haven't got an email. I haven't got the hey boo text message. I'm sick. Like, come on, man. And I tried to even give him the benefit of the doubt because on his book listings, it says, hey, I'm going to send a text message out the day of at 6 a.m. It's 1:49. My appointment was at 1 p.m. And matter of fact, when I booked, I actually thought it was at 11 a.m. because I'm in Houston. I'm thinking that he's going on Central Time. I checked the booking today. It said Pacific Standard Time. So I did the math. I said, okay, cool. That's 2 hours. Pacific Time is 2 hours behind us. So I'm like, okay, well, that means my appointment's now at 1 p.m. Baby, appointments say find me, child. I haven't heard from Charles Reen. Hopefully Charles Reen is in jail, or hopefully Charles Reen is taking a long break, because this is just unprofessional. What if today was my wedding day, bro? What if today I had a funeral to go to? What if today I had a birthday event or a photo shoot? Or it don't matter. If I want to just lay in my bed and watch Love is Blind all day, it don't matter. You providing a service. I get so tired of this. And then on the booking, you 30 minutes late. You know, oh, no refunds. No, baby, I need my refund. I'm not late. It wasn't an inconvenience on my behalf. My hair is washed out and blow dry. And thank God I got a plan B. Thank God I know how to do hair. Because if I didn't, I would just be out of there for Usher concert. What if he want to feed me a cherry today? And I ain't know how to do hair. I'll be looking crazy. Yeah. And even though today is the day after Thanksgiving, that's no excuse. If you knew you couldn't handle your events that you had yesterday that rolled over until today, there should have been some type of forewarning. Or even if you locked up. Hey, mama. Hey, brother. Hey, sister. Please let people know what's going on. That book with me today. I've been waiting around all day. And I said, you know what? I just got to take this L. My hair ain't getting done, Chad. But yeah, y'all make sure y'all don't book with him. Y'all let me know if y'all have had the same experience. I just hate coming on here being unprofessional like that. But it is what it is. I just don't want nobody else to go through this. So, hopefully I'll hear back from him. I'll keep y'all with an update. This seemed to be the only way that these hairstylists respond. You know, if you kind of put things out there and blast them, because I haven't heard from him. And I waited patiently for a message, a DM back, no nothing, no call, no nothing. No emails. I checked all 3 emails. Ain't got nothing, honey. These hairstylists get these C-list celebrities and they think they Tay. If you don't want to do regular people hair, just say that. Put that on your booking. Shit, I just don't know. All right, y'all.
Okay, I'm gonna be so real. Yeah, some of these businesses actually need to be studied because it's such a first world problem. Yeah. Okay, I've literally had 2 bad experiences now from 2 different hairstylists, and I'm just thinking to myself, like, obviously people always say like, why you always come into the internet, like, obviously you're putting these hair brands, you're putting them down, and maybe they're having an off day. Like, things can happen, you know. Maybe they're just starting out, they don't know what they're doing, and it takes time. But when it's those brands, yeah, that's like they've been here for time and they're still not getting it right, it's just like, if you don't know how to do customer service, 1, if you don't know how to keep to the policies that you've put out, which are a lot, 2, then you shouldn't be having a business. Like, I'm actually not even trying to be rude here, but I'm just annoyed. Actually, be honest, do you know any one of your friends who have not had a bad experience with a stylist or anything like that? And you're probably thinking, oh, not another story. Oh, not another person coming and talking and giving their bad experiences. But guys, it happens too often. That's why people are literally coming on this app. I'm going to pop an email to the company, to the business, or I will just resolve it and we move on. I'm not going to come on here and do a whole story time of my bad experiences and name and shame a brand. But I'm just being honest, like, I'm actually just tired of it. And people just need to start acting normal, because people are actually messing up. Sorry, I'm not even speaking it. People are actually messing up with people's schedules. People are messing up. We have a plan for things, like, and now it's getting messed up because you don't want to act right. Like, okay, that's some shit. Because, yeah. And now it's just getting messed up. So, yeah. That's just my little rant. And, yeah, have a nice day. this is not even a... Yeah, I'm just gonna take this down because I don't want to be I actually don't want to be problematic. But yeah, I just thought I'll just do a little rant because I'm tired and right now I'm annoyed.